At this time, Lieutenant Colonel Boyington's mother, Mrs. Renette Boyington, is being presented a bouquet of red roses, which are open and in full bloom, symbolizing the command's sincere gratitude for her energetic support, dedication to service, growth, and nourishment she provided her son during his time in command. Also, Mr. Stephen Boyington will receive a token of appreciation from his son. At this time, Lieutenant Colonel Boyington's sister Maria is being presented a single red rose for her support and appreciation. At this time, a bouquet of yellow roses is being presented to Miss Leah Knapp to signify the warm relationship that exists here in the command and will grow during her time with us. At this time, Kiera Knapp is being presented a heartfelt gift from her father, Lieutenant Colonel Knapp, for her support and appreciation. Coleman Barracks, or Fliegerhorst, the Flyer's Nest, as it was called, sits 1 mile north of Mannheim City Center in the Sandhofen district and was built in 1926 as a commercial airport. A year later, the airfield was transferred to a more prestige part of Mannheim, which is now called Mannheim City Airport. In 1944, a prisoner of war camp was built at the far end of the base. It was operated by SS troops detaining about 80 POWs from Poland, Luxembourg, and Russia. Years later, the site was used as a surplus storage facility and collection point for unserviceable automotive parts. From 1951 to 1962, Coleman Barracks housed the 2nd Armored Division, 13th Infantry Regiment, 1st Battle Group, 18th Infantry, and 7th Signal Brigade, just to name a few. The USAREUR confinement facility was built on the site in 1963, made to house 236 inmates. In 2000, approximately 50 people were still incarcerated here. In 2012, the Army shut down most operations here, except for the correctional facility, which was moved to Sinbach Kaserne in 2015. Over the years, many commands have called Coleman Barracks their duty station. Since 1991, due to the Treaty of Vienna, the majority of military personnel have been since removed. Now the site is primarily used for Army prepositioned stock, issuing out to incoming, regionally aligned forces. The official party for today's ceremony consists of Colonel Grant L. Morris, Brigade Commander, 405th Army Field Support Brigade, Lieutenant Colonel Scott E. Boyington, the outgoing commander, and Lieutenant Colonel Jason M. Knapp, the incoming commander. The change of command ceremony is a military tradition that is rich with symbolism and heritage dating back to medieval times. In more recent times, the colors represent not only the heritage and history of the unit, but also the unity and loyalty of its soldiers. Key to the change of command is the passing of the battalion colors. The colors are the commander's symbol of authority, representing their responsibilities to the organization. The passing of the battalion colors represents the transfer of authority for the battalion from one commander to another. Sergeant First Class Marone will now pass the colors to Lieutenant Colonel Boyington, signifying her last act of allegiance to the commander. Lieutenant Colonel Boyington then passes the colors to Colonel Morris, which signifies that the battalion is never without officer leadership. Colonel Morris now passes the colors to Lieutenant Colonel Knapp, signifying the passing of his trust and also the responsibility for the battalion, soldiers, and civilians. By authority of Army Regulation 600-20, paragraph 2-5, the undersigned assumes command of the 405th Army Field Support Battalion, Mannheim, effective 2 July 2019. Signed, Jason M. Knapp, Lieutenant Colonel, Logistics Commanding. The passing of the colors from Lieutenant Colonel Knapp to Master Sergeant Robertson signifies the confidence that the commander places in the non-commissioned officer corps and is the senior enlisted advisor's first act of allegiance to his new commander. Master Sergeant Robertson, the senior enlisted advisor, will now return the colors to the color bearer, who exemplifies the highest standards of discipline, conduct, and military expertise that go with the responsibility of bearing the flag that represents so much to this unit.